Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Miss Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. Believe it or not, Miss Pac-Man for Atari 2600 compared to the original Pac-Man for the Atari 2600 is a better game. Sort of. Like, it improved on some things, but compared to the original Pac-Man, this game does leave some things to be desired. And the names of the ghosts are supposed to be here, but they don't show up. But we do get to see a nice little cutscene of the ghosts running around Miss Pac-Man all the same. Once again, just like with Pac-Man, you go around the board, you go around the maze, you eat all the dots, you avoid the ghost, you eat the power pills in order to eat the ghost and get big points. And yeah, you do that for as long as you can until you lose all your lives. Believe it or not, the sound here is better. The control is the same as ever. You even got fruit bouncing around the maze, which is a definite improvement from the original 2600 Pac-Man. But you do have some changes that kind of make me want to go back to playing Pac-Man, as much as I like what they have done with this one. For starters, you have one bear, two bear, three bear, and a set of cherries down on the lower right hand corner. The one bear to three bear just has 1 to 3 ghosts, depending on how many bears you have, while the cherries is all 4 ghosts. Those are the only 4 game variations that you have. Another big downer is that, as far as I can tell, there is no 2-player mode with this game. This one's only 1 player. So if you want to play this with a friend, you're going to have to swap the controller, sadly. And I believe you only get 1 extra life at 10,000, and then you don't get any more after that, which is a real pain. On the other hand, the dots are now dots in the manual. They're no longer called energy wafers. You don't have the vitamins. You actually have the fruits now, and there's 7 of them. The cherry, the strawberry, the orange, the pretzel, the apple, the pear, and the banana. And the ghosts look a lot better, if you couldn't already figure it out by now. Yeah, they aren't all vaguely different colors, and you can tell what they look like now. And not only that, but you also have new mazes popping up every other level. So level 1 you have this red maze, and level 3 you have this blue maze, and then level 5 I think you have a white maze, and then level 7 you have the green maze, and then you go back to, I believe, the white maze and then the green maze. You just alternate between the 3rd and 4th mazes. So you got that going on. You have some slight improvements with this game compared to Atari 2600 Pac-Man, which is nice. But again, there's no 2-player mode. There's not as many game variations. But we can still have fun with this one. So let me make sure. Okay, we're on Cherry, and we're going to start a new game. Well, we got that going on at least. We still have the Miss Pac-Man theme going on in this version of the game. Also, I am keeping my eye on that red ghost, because that ghost is trouble. I don't like that ghost at all. And that little beep there is the fruit. And I got all the ghosts. That was nice. Also, there's 2 sets of warp tunnels. The upper one and the lower one. And I want to save the power pills for when I get trapped. Because going into the corner on purpose can still be a bad move. It can still be a nasty move that you don't want to do sometimes. And let me go ahead and grab that power pill. 7,700 points. That's amazing. And now we've went from the cherry to the strawberry. So we're on the 2nd level of this game already. And once again, I want to keep my eye on the red ghost because he can chase you around like a mad ghost, I guess. And I managed to get the strawberry already. That's actually pretty impressive. Did not expect to do that. And I got trapped there. Great. That was a terrible, terrible idea. Well, at least I'm going to get a life sooner rather than later. Unless that happens. And can you not do that, please? Alright. Let us make sure that what we're doing is not going to get us horribly destroyed. And we finally have our first and probably our only extra life. Unless the game suddenly decides that we can get another one at 20,000, which I doubt. And here's the orange maze, and the maze is now blue. And it now has a different layout now. You have these weird little spaces here in the lower corners, which you can get easily trapped in more than the other areas around here. I thought the pink ghost was not going to do that. I thought the pink ghost was actually going to come for me, and surprise, it didn't. What I want to do before this Let's Play is over is I want to get to the green maze. I want to get to the banana level. Also, wow, you guys slowed down in the tunnels. Who knew? And, well, I died. Lost my last life there. Let's see if we can do better. If I die in the red mazes, I am going to go ahead and restart. So if you couldn't already tell, the controls are the same as ever. You move around with the joystick. That's it. Once again, the fire button does nothing. What am I doing? Hesitating. I should not be doing that in the Pac-Man game. That is one thing you should never do in a Pac-Man game, which is hesitate, because you never know when a ghost might get you. And can I get you? Yes, I can. Good. And the cherries went that way, and the red ghost, no. I said it was going to restart, and I'm going to restart. Obviously, all the ghosts act differently. The red one is by far the most aggressive. Like, when I played this for Twitter, the red ghost was the ender of runs. Because I wanted to get my hands on the... or at least get myself into the green maze, where you can get the banana if you're going through all of these stages in order. And more often than not, if I got caught by a ghost, it was by the blue one. Not the blue one. The blue ones are the ones you eat. The red one. The red ghosts are the worst. Also, if you couldn't already notice, the ghosts enter through the top again. In 2600 Pac-Man, they exited the little ghost cage through the right-hand side, rather than through the top like they usually did in the arcade. So getting away from the ghost now isn't that much of a mess, because, well, things are happening more like they do in the arcade now. And no, you don't. We are not doing this. And in case you decide to have any funny ideas, I'm going to go ahead and eat all of you, or at least some of you. Get some points, and then we'll get... Oh, there's one right there. Well, it's a good thing I noticed that. Now it's time for the blue maze, where we can get the orange and whatever comes after that. Really want to be careful as we go through here. Also, the further you go, the less time that the effects of the power pills last. It gets slightly shorter, yet definitely noticeable the longer you go in this game. And by the time you reach the green maze for the first time, the amount of time you'll get off of... Are you kidding me? The amount of time you'll get off of a red pill... The amount of time you get off of a power pill is going to be a pittance. An absolute pittance compared to the beginning of the game, which is no fun for anyone. Also, I might as well go ahead and get the last of these. Alright. Pretzel. It's pretzel time. Assuming I can even eat one. Also, going for a corner is usually one big no-no in a Pac-Man game, and in this game it is no exception. Really? That's what I get for going for the gold. Can you get... Oh my gosh, Miss Pac-Man, what are you doing? So yeah, the amount of time we're getting on the power pills is a joke compared to the beginning of the level. Well, it's starting to become more of a joke now. By the time you reach the green maze, it's going to be a joke. And now it's time for the white maze. Or more of a gray maze, but... Well, it's one of those colors nevertheless. How did you get to the pill before I did? That is bull honky. And how do I avoid getting hit there? That was incredible. And yeah, no extra life at 20,000. You get one, that's it. Compared to Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man did the lives better. It did the whole lives thing much, much better. Alright, we got out of the apple maze, we're hitting the pear maze. Let's pray that I don't mess this up. And everybody else is staying away from me. It's the red ghost that wants to gum up the works, as always. All right. All right. Get out of there. And I know that'll bring him back to the ghost maze, or ghost cage, rather, but... Oh, no. Okay. About to say, oh, no, no, no. No, you didn't. Wow. And we made it. We made it to the banana maze. And right there, I told you it would be a joke by the time we got to the end. The effects of the power pills does not last at all by the time you get here. And I wanted to beat that stage. I'm going to try it one more time, and if I don't do that, well, I may have to make another video where I do. But still, 34,200 or 34,920, that's not bad. And yeah, once the Miss Pac-Man logo appears on down there, you never get to see your high score again. That's weird. Oh, wait, you do. But not for long, though, I don't think. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this again. And let's try not to make everything worse. Let's make sure that we can do this. I would love to quote-unquote beat this game. Yeah, if you can make it past at least the banana maze for the first time, consider this game beaten. But if you can make it to the second green maze and beat that, your skills are divine. And let's go ahead and eat you for the points. And let us go over here. And let's complete this maze. Alright. So, this is still enjoyable as the original 2600 Pac-Man. At least for me, it still is. I'm not going to sit here and say this game is terrible. Especially when things here have been improved a little bit. I know Todd Fry didn't program this. I think 2 other people did. And I think GCC may have been involved as well. That reminds me, I do need to spend some time during this Let's Play reading from Wikipedia about the history of this game. Because even though it's been offset on the internet, there are still some people who don't know the history of Miss Pac-Man. Because she does have a history to her. There is a history and a reason as to why this game exists. And let's go ahead and get those dots right there. Gotcha. Might as well eat one ghost while we're here. And I thought the red ghost would get me. And that's Pretty much why I just kind of froze there. Nope, these ghosts do as they want. And there is the orange. So yeah, the life that we just got, that's the only one we're gonna get. I wish that was not the case, but, well, can't always get what you want with these old arcade games, I guess. And, there we go. No, there we don't go. Pac-Man, turn! I move in the direction that I want Miss Pac-Man to go, and she doesn't always go in it. It's annoying. It is the most annoying thing ever. And that was a weird... No... Why couldn't you go up? I held up! Game, what are you doing? Ugh. Well, there's no way I'm going to be able to get past the green maze now. None of this keeps up. Oh my word. And I nearly run into a ghost again. Why do I do this? And I'm trapped. Great. I really don't like this game sometimes. Just because of how the red ghost is. And I've been playing for 20 minutes now. And I tried doing it live. Well, not exactly live. I'm recording this in advance for the internet, but you know what I mean. As with regular 2600 Pac-Man, there are game variations. I will be playing them all. And we got the 1 ghost variation, the 2 ghost variation, the 3 ghost variation, the 4 ghost variation. And I want to play I want to play all the variations. And we will start doing that in the next video. So join me next time where we get to see what playing this game is like with 1 ghost. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!